Hi, my name is David, and I'm the founder of KRIP, a fintech startup based in Hong Kong. KRIP is Asia's most comprehensive payment deals platform that revolutionizes deals marketing by providing a single API to access all the deals provided by payment solutions. Thank you to FINOPITCH for selecting us as a finalist. We're very honored by this opportunity to introduce KRIP to Japan.
All right, you may begin your 7-minute pitch right now.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is David. I'm the founder of KRIP, and we are a Hong Kong-based fintech startup that's built Asia's first centralized deals and offers platform. And when we talk about deals and offers, we're referring to the discounts, benefits, cash rebates, sometimes even buy one, get one frees that you guys see offered by retail merchants across different payment options like credit cards, debit cards, e-wallets, and more. And we have centralized all of them into a single platform. Now, Hong Kong, probably like many other places in Asia, we love deals. I'm sure you all love deals too, right? And so in Hong Kong, there's over 6,000 deals offered by just credit cards because they take up over 50% of the retail payments landscape. But what's really strange is that over 95% of these deals remain a complete mystery. Nobody knows about this. And that's because these deals are being promoted in ways that are very, very ineffective, and they're just not personalized to each user. And when you look at this industry, it's actually quite a big problem because giving people better access to deals can actually drive 41% more in spending. So it's not a small problem. People like to spend more when they know there's a good deal. And so our solution visually looks like this. We've aggregated all of the deals and offers and discounts provided by all of these 26 banks in Hong Kong just for credit cards into a single database. And so with this database, you have access to over 6,000 deals offered by over 3,000 retail merchants. And we provide access to this database through a single API. So let's talk about this API. So it's a single API, meaning with a single integration, you get access to this whole database of deals. And this database is also regularly updated with hundreds and thousands of deals every single month. And more importantly, we've turned unstructured data from all of these different data sets of deals and turned them into a single structured database for a good user experience. The API itself also supports a number of filter options, and uniquely, we also mapped each deal to the corresponding credit card so that you can actually provide a personalized user experience based on the cards that your users have. So with this API, we've actually managed to launch 3 different use cases, each with a highly scalable business model, those being deals data application, distribution, and analytics. Let's talk about them. So the first one is deals data application. This is our consumer-facing solution, and we are Hong Kong's first personalized and centralized deals application, and featuring all of those cool things we just talked about. 6,000 deals, personalization, filtering, and all of that. So short of a live demo, these are some of the key screenshots from the application. You'll see from the left to right, homepage, you get standardization of 7 different retail categories of merchants. Then you can actually input your cards into your profile. Just a note, you don't actually have to input any confidential information. And so once you do that, you start exploring deals, you see all the merchants, you find a merchant that you love, and you find a deal that your card can give you access for a great deal on. And so one thing I want to point out is that even though this is a consumer-facing solution, we're actually not a B2C business. We're actually a B2B company. And we built this application mainly just to show people how cool our database and our API is. And so we've actually spent $0 on marketing. And we've still captured more than 70,000 users completely organically. And what we plan to do with this application is to leverage all of the data analytics that we're capturing so that we can build an AI model to really deliver an even deeper personalized experience down the road. But let's talk about really cool things about what we do. This is our B2B business model, and this is really the core part of our business. So we call deals data distribution. This is where we're actually integrating and embedding our API into other retail applications so that different retail applications across the city have access to this database of deals to supercharge their content so that different consumers can actually see deals wherever they are, whenever they're making a retail purchasing decision. So we're working with shopping malls, restaurant reservation platforms, personal finance apps, retail directories, and more so that their users can see credit card deals on their apps. How does that actually look like? Well, here's one use case from one of our current customers and partners called Granted. They launched a credit card management application so that you can track your expenses, look at what you're spending your money on. And as you can see on the screenshots, credit card deals is a core component of that application. And all of this is being powered by our API. As you can see, completely white labeled, it's tailored to their user experience, and so Granted's 100,000 plus users can access credit card deals without having to come on our app. They can do it directly on Granted's app because we're embedding our API into that application. And so this is our core business model. We're trying to maximize the visibility and touch points of credit card deals. And the third use case is what we call deals data analytics. This is where we're actually providing API access to banks so that they can better optimize their deals offering for their cardholders and effectively treat this as a market intelligence tool for their market analysis. So on the competitive landscape, we're really the only platform in Asia to create such a comprehensive deals database with API access. Now, many platforms focus on card acquisition, so customer acquisition, new customers, but they don't really focus on delivering long-term value for their users. And that's where we come in. We're very focused on the usage piece. And this is important because we think we actually are able to deliver a very powerful ecosystem where everybody benefits. Consumers get access to better deals, card issuers and merchants benefit from increased transactions, and therefore more money. And starting this year, we're really looking to bring our platform out to the greater Asian region. We are starting with Singapore. I was just there a couple of weeks ago. We're seeing strong demand there. And one thing to note is that once we start scaling out to these other markets, we are not just going to do credit cards. We're starting with credit cards in Hong Kong, but we are able to facilitate e-payments, virtual payments, all kinds of other payment options and the offers that they bring on to their customers. So we're starting our expansion this year. And of course, Japan is a very key market to that. We see a greater adoption of e-wallets, digital payments, and so there's a lot of different payment options for the Japanese consumer. And of course, there's a lot of retail competition density in key cities across the country. And so we're looking forward to bringing krip to Japan and hopefully giving people better access to even more deals. Excited? So, quick background to the team. So my background is in finance. I started my career with Credit Suisse, covering banks across Asia and the Middle East, and then joined Blue Pool Capital, which is the family office of Alibaba chairman Joe Tsai. We're also joined by our chairman, Benjamin Queenland, who's the former chairman of the Hong Kong FinTech Association. And we're very proud to be a leading startup coming from Hong Kong. Just a couple months ago, we were the winner of the FinTech Grand Award, as well as the award of the entire year for the Hong Kong Government's Innovation Award. We were also one of 10 startups accepted into Accenture's FinTech Innovation Lab Asia Pacific, and the top FinTech startup in Alibaba Entrepreneur Fund's Jumpstarter competition. So on that note, thank you very much for your time. Arigatou gozaimashita.
Thank you very much. That was Mr. David B. Wang, founder and director of KRIP Limited from Hong Kong.